Hello, I'm John, and welcome to SCS News. First, we'll hear from Miguel Tapia reporting on the new building.
Mr. Boyd, and we would like to ask you, what do you believe, what did it take to design the new lab in the school?
It took me a couple of weekends, which I spent the entire time drawing things and redesigning, and finally coming up with the plan as it is now.
What do you believe is the greatest advantage of this new facility?
Actually, there are several. Certainly the air conditioning is good, especially for those in the afternoon when it was normally very, very hot.
Yeah.
And even for the morning classes when we're working with the Bunsen burners, that can make even a regular normal days much more warm. But in addition, it's a larger space and it's more comfortable to work in.
We're here with Ms. Shimon today, and we'd like to ask her, what do you think about the new building?
I love my new classroom. It's great to have air conditioning. The kids are less tired, and so they have more energy to do what they're supposed to be doing. And I love the counter space over here. It's great to be able to use it for science class and to store resources.
Do you believe the kids have adapted well and to the new building and to their new environment?
Sure. I think that they are doing really well in the new classroom. They have space to move around for reading class, for science class, for labs and that. So they're doing really well. You can see they're enjoying reading time now.
What's your favorite part of the building in itself?
I actually love being next to Mr. Boyd. So it's fun to be have high school, middle school, and elementary all in one building. So it's kind of cool to have it that way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, SCS News. We're here with Carmen Ana, and today we're going to be asking her what does she believe about this new office and what does she think are the advantages that it brings with it.
Well, I think that the fact that the new office is in the new building has really drawn a lot of my classmates, seniors and juniors, to come talk to Mr. Ferris and to come and Ms. Colbert and to come orient themselves better about college and what they can do in the process from the junior year to senior year.
Hello, SCS News. We're here with Mr. Ferris today, and we want to ask him what does he believe about his new office and what are its advantages.
The new office has several advantages. Number one, it's bigger, so we have space for all the college materials that we never really had a way to display them in years past. So those are always here. If you want to come get them, you can just take whatever you want. You don't have to return it because we got a lot of them. Secondly, it's air conditioned. That's the biggest one. Much more popular this year with air conditioning.
Next, let's go to Jose Blanco and Ramon Villa with the story on the high school retreat.
Well, we're here in the high school retreat, Friday 30th, and we were all the high school students, lots of high school teachers are here. We just finished doing some activities, and we have Clara Contreras here to ask her some questions. So Clara, what was your favorite activity?
My favorite activity was the one with the squares, where we had to figure out the pattern without talking. It was frustrating, but that's why it was my favorite.
So there you have it. Her favorite activity was a maze. Now we're gonna go on and ask other students what their favorite. Camille Peralta, a senior. So Camille, what are you planning to do in your free time?
Well, I'm probably gonna catch some insects.
Yeah, because the project's due
On Monday, yes.
Monday. So there you have it. Lots of seniors will be catching bugs. Lots of them brought their nets. I already saw. Yeah, big project for Monday for the seniors. So Emma, what has been your What's your opinion on the high school retreat now that it's over?
Well, I think the high school retreat was a good idea created by Mr. Davidson, Mr. Omar, and some of the prefects were involved as well. And I think it was a good idea because it just gives the opportunity to all the high school students to really gain intimacy, to grow together, gain friendship, because that's something that we really cherish here at SCS, loving family and community. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to just spend time together and do activities, teamwork together, and just build intimacy.
Mr. Davidson, and we're going to ask him some questions about the high school retreat. And hello, Mr. Davidson.
Hello.
How do you think the high school retreat went?
I thought the high school retreat went actually very well. I know we had a hurricane getting ready to come this way, and so we were praying that the Lord would keep the rain back, which He did. We were grateful that we had a big turnout from the high school. Just about everybody was there, and it was a blast. Things went really well. So very grateful. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Why did you decide to do the high school retreat this year?
We wanted to do the retreat because we understood like students come to school and oftentimes just sitting in classes, going home doing homework, a chance to hang out with one another, but we recognized if we could get outside the classroom, just have a day retreat, just to get away from school and the campus and just play some games, have a lot of fun together. It would just be a unique opportunity to build some unity among the high school students, which I believe it did. It was just a lot of fun, and so the purpose was just to give the students a break from the typical day of school, just to get away, just have a lot of fun together, and to just build some school unity. So,
what was your favorite activity from the retreat?
My favorite activity? I'll tell you, there were a lot of good moments in the retreat. We had Professor Ludwin share a devotional, which was awesome. That was great. We played the noodle game, which students were running around like crazy, trying to tag one another with the noodle. That was a lot of fun. Just having some of the teachers playing the students in basketball during free time. That was awesome. So if I had to think of one thing, I'm not sure if I could pinpoint one thing. I think there were just a lot of good special moments throughout the entire day.
Finally, let's check in with Jose Alexander on after-school activities.
Sí, miren, realmente el inicio de la Liga Deportiva Colegial de Santiago es un evento que ha realmente organizado el deporte colegial, ya que desde que la Liga inició en febrero de este año, las escuelas tenemos una estructura deportiva que ya nos permite organizarnos y nos permite tener realmente un programa de juego. Entonces la Liga inicia este viernes 14 con el torneo de fútbol y va a estar hasta abril de 2017. En febrero de 2017 entonces iniciamos los torneos de baloncesto y voleibol femenino, los cuales también van a terminar el año a todo vapor. En marzo tenemos planeado un torneo de atletismo, el cual va a incluir un maratón entre padres e hijos, y también vamos a tener diferentes disciplinas de competencia de atletismo, 50 metros, 100 metros, 400 metros. O sea que el año está plagado de actividades. Además de la Liga ACAS, que ya también inició, y este próximo fin de semana, el 22 y el 23, tenemos el torneo ACAS aquí en Santiago por primera vez, el torneo de voleibol y de fútbol de middle school. Es decir que, aparte de eso, la Copa Da Vinci, que ya viene en camino, y los demás torneos ACAS que vendrán en los próximos meses. O sea que el año está lleno de actividades.
Muchísimas gracias, Juan, por su tiempo.
De nada, un placer.
Un placer. Students, today I'm with Miss Celia and Ms. Martinez, and they're going to tell us about the musical, the awesome musical this year. Can you please tell us about the musical?
We are doing Peter Pan Jr.
Not the Disney version. We're going to be doing the Broadway Junior version, which is really awesome. The auditions will be October 19th, Wednesday, and October 21st, which is a Friday, after school. That'll be for high school and middle school. And then elementary will be auditioning Wednesday, October 26th. And that will also be after school. So for this musical, we are needing a lot of people. We have some really fun groups like Pirates and Lost Boys and Indians that are going to make up the musical. So we're looking for a lot of boys to audition, high schoolers and younger boys as well. So there's a lot of really fun dancing and rhythm and music in this show. And we're also looking for some girls.
as well. So anyone who thinks they have even a little bit of interest in coming to audition, would love to see you come out and just go for it and see what happens. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think that everyone who is in this musical is going to have a really wonderful experience with it.